go back to our folder, and we're going to install the PDP administration tool. So we are going to extract the files, and we'll end up with a min setup folder. Double click on that and just run setup again. Click on next, agree to the software license agreement, click next, and then we are all set up with the administration tool. This is a very handy tool to look at your dictionary definitions, enable accounts, enable tables. It's a very good first step prior to normalizing your files. So let's take a quick look at the PDP admin. On Systex, Administrator, PDP Administration. You can take a look at the definitions. This is where you define the server definitions. Put in the name. Most likely it will be a local host if you're in the same machine where your Oasys is running. The TCP IP port 3471, login name and password, admin by default, and then you can test the connection. In this case, we already have it set up. And we can take a quick look at the properties for Oasys just to verify. So here it is, Oasys, localhost 3471, login name admin, password admin, and that's the default passwords. You can change it to whatever you like later on. Accept. Oh, well, it says to test the connection. If it's successful, they will tell us that it's okay, and click on accept, and now we are ready to start enabling accounts. So the first thing that we need to do is to enable a couple of accounts that are very important for this process. One is the Open Disco account. So we selected from the accounts, the account list. So we add it, and it's going to create all the files that it needs to, and copy some records based on the template that we provide. And we're also going to do the same with dbi.demo, which is what I use to normalize. We're going to use that as an account source to normalize, so it has created all the files as well. And now we have the enabled accounts displayed on the right side of the word area. Next step is to take a look at the contents of DBI demo. You know, if we want to do some cleansing, for example, we can click on the file. You know, obviously there are no tables enabled, so what we're going to do is do a right click and select enable disable tables, and this is going to give me a list of all the tables or the files that are available in DBI demo. So I'm going to select DB client sales. For now, I don't know if I want to use anything else for now, so let's start with those two. I think that here's DB country, we can use that as well. So we click on update, and we get a message that 3 tables have been added to the repository. And here are our tables. We can click on the tables, and now we see all the dictionary definitions, and here's where we can do some, some cleanup or adjusting. Anything that any changes that you make here will only be applied to the repository. So it will not be you will not modify or alter any of your existing dictionary definitions unless you issue an export. So here's the DB client sales and DB country, and now we're all set. We're all set to the next step.